Hey guys, what's up? I'm Dustin Mankin, and today we're going to be cleaning the throttle body for the 2010 Nissan Cube that I recently got. For this job, you're going to need a 10mm, either in a socket and a ratchet combination or with a wrench. You're also going to need an 8mm. That would probably be better to have in a socket and ratchet combination. You'll need some type of throttle body and intake cleaner, and you're going to need a rag, preferably a microfiber or something cloth. I don't think paper will work, even though you'll see that I started with paper in the video. What it is paper just gets soft, it starts flaking and crumbling. You don't want that down in your engine. So when you get to the part, especially when you have to open the butterfly and spray down in there, I highly recommend that you use some type of a cloth. Let's get this party started. In order to get to the throttle body, I think we'll have to loosen this one, which will get our hose off of this piece, and we will have to loosen this one right here, which will release this clamp that will allow us to get this air intake hose off. Okay. There's that one. And that was a 10mm. And now on this clamp right here, you're just going to want to use an 8mm. I have an 8mm on an extension on a ratchet. Yeah. There we go. Now with this pulled out of the way. You know what? Let's go ahead and get this one loose too, and we'll just take that whole intake tube off. There we go. We are going to use CRC Throttle Body and Air Intake Cleaner, and we're going to get that, and we are going to get a rag, and we are going to wipe this guy down. There's a little bit of gunk in there, not a whole lot, but it definitely was dirty. Another thing that you want to do is we want to open that up a little bit. Gotta use a towel or something here. I don't know how well you guys can see, because to be honest with you, I can't even see. Down in there, it's still a little bit dirty there around the edges, but it's a lot cleaner, man. There was a lot of gunk that came out after I started wiping around that throttle plate, because you want to spray here, and you want to get that throttle plate in and spray around there and clean as well. So sorry, it's a little bit cramped quarters to be trying to show all this, but you guys get the idea, I'm sure. And with all of that sprayed down, I'm gonna let it sit for a good 20 or 30 minutes to let everything evaporate before I put the intake tube back on. So now I am ready to get this intake hose back on, and then after that, I'll fire it up and we'll see the culmination of the air filter, the mass airflow sensor, and the throttle body cleaning, and we'll make sure I didn't make any mistakes. All right, that was a little bit rougher startup than what I've been having the past week, but nowhere near as bad as that rough startup I had the other morning. That thing was cranking and cranking and cranking. And you can see the parking brake is on, my seatbelt is off, the headlights are on, but there's no codes or anything like that, which I didn't have any codes before. It was just kind of hard to get it to start. Exceedingly so. I had to end up doing a wide open throttle start on it to get it to take off. I was afraid it wasn't going to start that morning. The idle is still around about 1,000 right now. That is a little bit high for this car. It usually seems like it settles somewhere right above 500, so probably in the 600-700 range. The car is still cold. On the temperature gauge, we are about 3 bars up, so let's just give it a minute, let the car warm up, and we'll see where it stands. And there we are. You can see that the engine has warmed up, and we're right back to slightly over 500 RPM and no lights. Some of this could be the placebo effect, but I do strongly feel that the idle and the power delivery is a little bit smoother and not as jerky as it was, and I don't know what that is. I mean, typically I would think that that's something, you know, if I did plugs or something like that, but it does feel better. And like I said, that could be a placebo effect. You know, I'll start it up another day when it's completely cold, probably tomorrow morning when I go to work. And if it's something where we're having a problem with that long crank before it kicks, I'll be back with another video. I would consider this a success, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.